Ah! Ah! Yeah! The weak are destined to die. Ah! Mark! Wake up! Class has already started! It was just a dream. Thank goodness! Get it together, you! You might be good at football, but you still need to study to get good grades. Even though it was just a dream, it seems so real. I wonder what it means.
Chapter 8. Break the Infinite Wall.
Hey, Evans. What was up with you? It looked like you were having a nightmare. You look tired, Sylvia. Are you okay? I didn't sleep well last night after what happened to Royal Academy. And I'm still worried that the governor hasn't woken up yet. Sylvia, don't look so down. We'll definitely win our next match. That should make the governor happy when he wakes up, right? Mark. Yeah, I guess. Let's keep up the hard work as usual and hope for the best. Hey guys, you're going to be late for practice. Oh dear, we'd better go, Mark. You're going to be late for practice too. What do you mean, you guys? You're also just standing here, Axel. Acting all high and mighty. Bitch, dick, asshole. Okay, let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Inazuma 11. In the last episode, we defeated Shuriken and learned that Royal Academy lost their first match in the national finals to Zeus Junior High. This time, we better get practicing so we don't die like Mark's dream seems to tell him is going to happen. Got some super water in the principal's office. We're going to go to the tennis courts next because it's the beginning of a chapter and you know I'm going to go look for every item I possibly can. To the left of this teacher in the tennis courts, fine veggies. God, we are getting these like they are nothing, even though they are literally the best healing item in the game. And at the baseball field, I want to go to the leftmost part of the actual field itself, as far as I'm aware. Somewhere. Yep, there we go. To get a manual for Utter Gutsiness bat. Because if they're going to put any move here, of course it's that one. In the Kendo Club, Prestige Gloves. Okay, I don't know if I know what these do. I mean, they're gloves, they probably increase guard, but I don't know if they're better than the ones we already have. They are significantly better than the ones we already have. God damn, Dave! What were you doing buying the souvenir gloves? Prestige gloves are so much better! Next up, at the new cool-looking pitch, somewhere around here, up here in the upper right corner, there's some super water. Spent way too long looking for those on the left side, even though my notes say they are on the upper right corner. In the gym area near the storeroom, we can find the ocean kit. Let's see what that looks like. This one's actually nice. I don't like it for the goalkeeper. It looks kind of gross, but maybe it's just because it's showing me on Nathan, but it looks pretty good on him. Also, for beating the Inazuma 11, we got the classic kit. This is what that looks like. It looks like body armor. Like a bulletproof vest. But okay. And then we also got the Shuriken kit. This one's cool. As usual, last but not least, or last but very least, depending on when you ask me, Flash Training has some new items, so let's go to Flash Training. I'm not actually going to do this more than once this time. I'm just going to do this so I can show the, formation of the team at the end, but figure now is as good a time to do it as any. And maybe I'll actually get the manual I need this time. Hyperbar! Yeah, there's some good healing items in here now. I didn't bother going through the whole facility this time. The items you can obtain here are a move manual for After Image and supposedly a gold TP pendant, although it's possibly a gold something else pendant. You've struggled this far. Need a real challenge? Oh, hi, King. Nice to see you got out of the hospital. Maybe he'll actually use some moves this time. This is what Flash Training's formation is looking like in this chapter. Doing the same thing as the last chapter, where the defenders are primarily from Royal Academy and their forwards and midfielders are primarily from, Shuriken. I keep forgetting Shuriken's name. Here's the real test for King. Can he stop Kung Fu Header? Absolutely yes, 100% with full power shield. What? Huh? Nice level up for Bobby and fine veggies for winning, because the game just loves throwing those at us now. Hold on, how much was that increased by? I need to check my recording for that. Holy shit, that was not 2 points. FP and TP both just went up by 7 points. Okay. I guess Flash Training is maybe a little more worth doing now? I didn't know it started increasing, like, before you beat the game, how much it gives you. I knew eventually it started giving you more. I didn't know. Okay, well, I'm not rewriting my notes. I'm still not gonna go over that until the post-game, but... Cool. Maybe do Flash Training now if you want more FPTP. Jesus. That's all for now as far as dedicated chest hunting goes, so let's go inside our club room. Mock, I've been waiting. Okay, would you like the bad news or the slightly good news first? What's the slightly good news? Right, the slightly good news. I got some information on your second round opponents, Farm Junior High. As the name might imply, Farm Junior High is based in the middle of nowhere, up in the mountains. They're masters of cooperative play. Their defense is known as the Infinite Wall. Certainly sounds like the perfect defense, doesn't it? In their first round match, their Infinite Wall was so strong that they didn't concede a single goal.
That's the good news? Seriously?
Todd, where are you? You aren't even here. As for the bad news, well, it's about the team that demolished Royal Academy, Zeus Junior High. Zeus. Yes, the newspaper club did their best to find out everything we could about them. We tried to look into their match results and player histories. However, despite our best efforts, we couldn't find a single thing on them. Nothing at all? How is that possible?
It's hard to believe they didn't exist before entering this tournament. It could be that somebody is hiding their data on purpose.
Somebody? Who could that be? They're not even mentioned on the first tournament schedule that was sent out. We don't know who they are or where they're from. It's a complete mystery. Zeus Junior High. I'm getting worried about this. Well, at any rate, all you need to worry about now is beating Farm Junior High. Don't you worry, I'll keep digging for information on Zeus Junior High. Just concentrate on your training as best you can to break down that Infinite Wall. Celia's being really optimistic and all about all this, considering Zeus put Jude in hospital. Yeah, we all have to keep our chins up. First we have to beat the farm. The farm? Alright everybody, it's time for practice. Go and practice at the pitch. Sounds like an animated 2000s movie. Yeah, Nelly isn't here right now, so we can't use her services to recruit new members. However, it has been a while since we talked to Sylvia. As you can see, we can face Shuriken now, so that's good. And Otaku, but Royal isn't on there yet. Maybe because I haven't beat Otaku. Am I really gonna do this right now? Okay. I'm not gonna do Otaku right now. As much as I probably should, I just don't want to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record this entire chapter all at once or not, but if I do, I guess we'll just do all of this extra competition route stuff all at once later. And if I don't, then whatever. We'll find a way. Let's head to the pitch. Young sirs, perfect timing. Would you happen to know where Miss Nelly is? Aren't you the Raimon's family aide? Is something up? I haven't seen Nelly today.
Is that so? The thing is, I found this note in Mr. Raimon's pocket.
Sonny's note. Nice. Uh-oh. Let's see what it says. My daughter has all the evidence. All the evidence? What does he mean by that?
I have no idea. I thought Miss Nelly would know what it meant. But she hasn't been home since she left the hospital. I must return to the hospital to look after Mr. Raimon. Could you please deliver this message to Miss Nelly? I'm in your debt. All the evidence? It must mean something.
Well, it doesn't seem like Nelly's come back to school.
Mark, we might as well start searching. We should start off in Nelly's office. There's got to be something in there that will show us where she went.
Alright, let's go to Nelly's office. Fuck practicing. Random encounters can't happen in Nelly's office. It doesn't seem like she came back here either. Where could she have gone to? You're looking for Nelly? Oh, yes, we are. We're looking for anything that might help us find her. Do you know where she could have gone? Nelly told me something a long time ago. She said her favorite spot in all of Inazuma Town was the tower. The tower? Who would have thought she would like going there too? The tower has particular memories for her. Nelly often went there to watch the sunset with her parents before her mother passed away. So she might be there. Mark, please go and find Nelly. She doesn't like people to see her like this, but maybe if you go. Huh? Why me?
Someone's gotta go. Anyway, we've no better ideas about where to look, so let's go to the tower.
Well, that didn't answer his question. Why him? At the tower, before we go to our objective, there's gonna be 40 battles. To the left of Bicycle Guy, find veggies. Was that Nelly at the top of the tower? No, it couldn't have been. There's no guy by the bicycle today. There she is.
Mark, I think you'd be better off going up alone. We'll wait right here.
Nelly! Hey, just a moment. You really shouldn't be on your own up here, not when you're crying like this. I'm not crying, I just had something in my eye. So you like coming here too? I often come here when there's something on my mind. This used to be my granddad's favorite place. My dad. What will I do if I lose my father? Without him, I'll be completely alone. Don't worry, he'll be fine. There's no need to worry or feel lonely. We're your friends, aren't we? We'll always stand by you. Mark, I just remembered, I got this note from your dad's secretary.
Nelly reads the note.
All the evidence? What could that mean? You mean you don't know? It says that he's already given it all to you. Did he? Come to think of it, my father gave me some documents a few days ago. He didn't tell me what they were, but he told me to look after them in case anything happened to him. That has to be the evidence.
You might be right. Well, there's no use you sitting around here, Mark. We have to go right away.
What? You're back to your old bossy self. What? How rude. Hurry up or I'll leave you here. A rare ounce of emotion from Nelly's sprite that isn't just looking forward sort of sternly. Nelly is a great character, but we'll be seeing more of that later. I don't even know if we'll see more of it later in this Let's Play. I'm pretty sure we will, but definitely in later Let's Plays. She is a great character. What's going on? Yikes, this is terrible! This is no time for a broadcast. Oh, they're the radio station people. Who's the other person in here then? Sounds like there's some kind of uproar going on. There were only 2 people in the radio room before, though. Oh my god, I forgot to silence my phone. Awesome. Anyway.
What's going on? Oh, Mark. What the? How'd this room get into such a mess?
Evening, ma'am. I'm sorry to inform you, but I received a call from the station, and when I arrived, this place was already a complete mess.
Who would do a thing like this? I totally trust a pig like you with gray skin. They might have been searching for the governor's documents. Don't worry, I locked the drawer with the documents in it. Because clearly this was done by a person who cares about a lock on a drawer. Nelly takes out the documents.
Oh, they're safe. Allow me to check whether these are the real documents or not. May I just borrow them for a second?
What? Well, alright then.
Sorry I couldn't get here sooner.
Mr. Smith! It's okay, the documents are safe. So it must have been you who called the officer here.
Officer? Who the heck are you?
Guess this must be all the evidence. Thanks for that. Ta-ta! Eeh! Nelly! Mark, I'm fine. Hurry up and catch him! Okay. Hey, wait! Catch the thief!
Blast! If only I'd been here a bit sooner.
Mark, this is serious. If you don't hurry, he'll get away. Yeah, we should wait, who's this guy then? What the? I had no idea that the policeman was a fraud. What? Why are you? How? What? Okay. Anyway. When we started this Let's Play, did you think we'd be chasing down a thief who's stealing incriminating evidence? You know, in the junior high school soccer tournament video game? He teleported away. Damn, we'll never catch him now. He's gone over to the gym. Let's give him a chance to get away. We have the gym key, and we still haven't entered the gym before. Out in front, there's F. Prison. Okay. This sounds familiar to me. So let's look at it. Ooh. Interesting. F. Prison is a difficult formation to master, but good once you do master it, as the description says. Yeah, master this unique formation and your opponents will never escape. It's significantly better in future games, though. This is a 3-4-3 formation, meaning you have a solid defensive and offensive options and almost always have an angle you can pass to, but it can be easy for your passes to be intercepted as a result. And if all of your forwards have moved up the field, you are left with a hole down the middle of midfield. I don't have much else to say. This formation's main strength doesn't exist in this game. We'll be using it later. Okay, let's head into the gym now. I don't think I've ever actually been in here. Got Bluesky boots. Nice. My favorite website theme boots. This door seems to be locked. Is there, like, any reason to be here other than that, than the Bluesky boots? Don't miss. Slam that ball through the middle of the hoop. Yeah, this is where the basketball... What? Let me up! Let me in! Let me in! I want them! That's evil! They let you in here just to taunt you with those! Thanks to that basketball club, we can't practice our gymnastics. Our school has so many clubs, and yet not nearly enough places to practice. Yeah, that is actually true. It's like, yeah, this school needs to be a lot bigger. Or to, like, start letting people use classrooms for clubs? Like a normal school? Oh. You can get challenged to battles in here. Playing soccer on a gym floor sounds miserable. Like, there's no traction on gym floors. This... I don't know. Well, I guess it would also depend on your shoes. Like, if their shoes have any traction, at least, I guess it might be okay. But, like, that sounds miserable to me. I had to leave and re-enter, but I'm gonna head up here now.
You can actually go over to the stands, which is kind of cool. You can't get on them, but that was always sort of my favorite place to be in high school. I liked being up in the stands in the gym. We didn't get to use it often, the one that had stands specifically. There were 2 gyms at my high school, because, yeah, well, I'll get more to that, and I'll talk about that in a minute.
I can't believe you found me. I'll grant you 1 wish in return, but only 1. I guess you wish that I'll play on your team, right?
You made that up, but sure.
You want me to join your team? Sure, that's okay with me. I'll do it.
Nice. Very cordial, random guy to join the team. Jump. He is a fire defender. That's not particularly common. A keen basketball player who hopes to play in America someday. Duncan Jump. That is a fantastic name for somebody with such a bad starting move. I love that. Yeah, our school, like, I went to a particularly big school. 375 prestige, nice. It's a few free escapes from battles. It was a public school, but, like, it was just a public school in, like, a particularly, I guess affluent is the word, area. My family was not rich by any means, but it was just, like, a public school districting sort of thing. I didn't have a choice on where to go. And I only took gym in my senior year because it was an elective, I think. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an elective. It was a required course, but I just didn't take it until then, I think. Either way, it wasn't until, like, the end of the year that there was, like, the end of the semester. There was an issue with the gym that we normally used for gym class, so they took us to the gym that was used for, like, basketball games or school spirit assemblies and stuff. And, you could go up in the risers, and it was fun. I didn't like doing the actual gym stuff in gym, but if you gave me something to, like, sit on that wasn't a gym floor, I was a fan. Anyway, that's all for the gym for now, so let's go after the thief. Surely he used this opportunity to get away. Especially because he has all these fucking students assisting him in getting away. Come on, man. I gave you a well, maybe he's dealing with all these random encounters too. Wait! Oh! Please stop that man!
Well, I'll be. Fancy running into you here. Hey, is this what one of those city thieves looked like?
Out of my way, you bumbling bumpkins!
How rude. You really are one of those mean city slickers.
Let's get him! Yeah! What the? How do you feel about our special move direct from Farm Junior High? Have a lean on our infinite wall. What? They're from Farm Junior High? There doesn't seem to be any way through that defense. There's no blasted way out! Don't even try. No one can get over our infinite wall. Me and my remarkably inconsistent accent. And voice in general.
I guess these must be yours. Well, here you go.
You got Sonny's documents. Again. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. Country folk always help their neighbors.
Thanks a lot. My name's Mark Evans from Rymon. We're playing in the next match.
You're from Rymon Junior High? I can't believe we gave a sneak preview of our infinite wall to our opponents. We were never supposed to be here to spy on them, we were supposed to be here to spy on them, not the other way around. No, I mean, I was right the first time, definitely. We weren't here to spy on you.
Don't worry, we've already been over this thousands of times. No one gets past the infinite wall.
That's right. The infinite wall is invincible.
You said it. You said it. Well, it just goes to show life in the city really is dangerous. Come on, let's get back to farm.
See you at the game then, Evans.
Sure, see you then.
They're nice at least, mostly. Other than being here to spy on us. Do you think we can break through their defense? Mark, I just don't get you sometimes. What are you grinning like that for?
It's just that I'm so excited that we get to play a match against them. The infinite wall, eh? Alright, we're going to climb over it. You never change, do you, Captain?
What?
Here's all the evidence. I have fulfilled my duty. Wait! Sonny's documents were stolen!
Celia, are you okay? Yes, but the documents. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. We should have been ready. I'm sorry.
Mark, we should report back to the club room first. We can decide what to do next from there. Okay. A route on the connection map has been unlocked. We'll talk to Celia about that in a second, but that cutscene was nice enough to show me this chest. F, bow, and arrow. 2 formation cards in 1 video? Really? Yeah, this is in my notes. Okay. F, bow, and arrow. Okay. This is an absurd 4-3-2-1 formation. The description says it's a strong, it's strong against fast attacks, which I guess, well, it says the attacking speed of this 4-3-2-1 will leave you quivering. I guess that's probably its, like, original Japanese description or something. I don't know where I got that, because that is definitely not what this says. But anyway, that's not wrong, but this formation seems like it would be prone to offside calls, like, really often. Basically, you can easily pass in a straightforward line up the field with a few options to pass to on the sides to avoid losing the ball in the process. I don't know. I've never used this one. Whereas Dot Prison has actual strengths in the future, this one just feels weird for the sake of being weird. We'll use it eventually, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Who knows? Let's head to the club room. I see. So he managed to escape with the documents in the end. What could my father have wanted to tell me?
You just don't know when to give up, do you? Get in here.
I'm sorry!
Hey, that's the thief! Oh, Coach, you caught him. Thank you ever so much.
If you're going to thank anybody, don't thank me. Thank Raimon's new team member who's joining us today.
New member?
Come on in, lad.
You?
This place is smaller than I expected. Is this really your club room?
Jude. Jude Sharp. Jude? You're the new team member? What are you doing here? I thought you were in hospital after losing to Zeus. And more importantly, are you seriously joining our team?
Relax, Evans. Did you think I was so out of shape that I'd get that badly injured? Celia.
Jude, why are you joining Raimon's football club?
Because I asked him to.
Coach?
I reckon the best way to find out about Zeus is to talk to somebody who's played them. Sharp, tell them all about Zeus.
Zeus's power goes beyond the limits of any human player. To put it bluntly, they play like gods.
Like gods?
Yes, but the thing that scared us the most about them. Zeus, wait! You still haven't won yet!
You're a mess, Sharp.
Commander? What are you doing here? Does that mean you're Zeus's...
You weaklings no longer serve any purpose. You will be disposed of.
Ray Dark is Zeus's leader?
Now everything is making sense. Ray Dark is the vice chairman of the Football Federation. For him, getting Zeus into the tournament would be a piece of cake.
But aside from his influence, there must be a reason why Zeus are so powerful. I'm ready to fight them one more time and find out what their secret is. That's the only reason why I joined Raimon's football club.
Oh, okay. It just took me by surprise, that's all. But if you want to play with us, you're welcome to join, right, guys? Guys? Mark.
Don't get your wires crossed, Evans. I've no intention of becoming friends. We'll just be using each other to bring down Zeus. Got it?
You just make sure you don't get in my way.
What?
Pipe down! You're teammates now. There will be no more arguments.
Us? Teammates with him? I doubt it. Excuse me, boys. I wonder if we could hurry up and read through my father's documents. Oh, yeah, good idea.
Very well. Miss Nelly, go ahead.
You're here, Smith? Where? Oh, you're next to Axel. You were, like, invisible. All right. Nellie opens the documents, which contained a letter.
My dear Nelly, if you are reading this, then something has happened to me. Mark Evans and his Rymon 11 have begun something wonderful. Unexpectedly, even I have come to look forward to watching them play. But at the same time, I was reminded of a question that I had long since forgotten. Why didn't the Inazuma 11 turn up for the final 40 years ago? It is curious that the Football Federation has no record of the final for that year. It is as if somebody removed that information on purpose. I looked into this using every possible method available, and my inquiries have always led me to one man. Ray Dark, the Football Federation's vice chairman. While I was investigating, I uncovered a terrible secret. Coach David Evans. His death appeared to have been an accident, but in fact it was the work of Ray Dark.
My granddad was murdered?
Royal Academy's 40-year reign was built on a series of evil crimes committed by Dark. Even the accident involving Axel Blaze's sister before last year's national final was his work. It was another of Dark's terrible schemes, this time to ensure that Blaze didn't reach the game.
What?
I finally gathered the necessary evidence to bring him to justice. However, it seems that my actions have also attracted Dark's attention. Despite this, I must bring Dark's crimes out into the open. You will find all the evidence contained within these documents. I'd like you to ask Officer Smith to continue to hunt down Dark for me. I'm counting on you. To my darling Nellie, from your beloved father.
Father?
Sonny.
My granddad? Murdered? Hey, what did he mean my granddad was murdered? Mark?
Seymour, it may be time to tell them the truth. You might be right.
The truth?
40 years ago, the Inazuma 11 were unbeatable. We won every match until the Football Frontier final, where we faced Royal Academy.
Royal Academy?
Back then, the Royal Academy team weren't even good enough to get past the semi-finals. We practiced every day to the best of our abilities, our bodies and minds working as one. That is, except for him.
Who?
Ray Dark. He was also a member of the Rymon Rymon Junior High Football Club.
What? How?
The commander was a player on Rymon's team. Actually, he was just a reserve. He was quiet and never stood out. Now I think about it, he may have had a reason for behaving like that. He also had a cold side. Sometimes his eyes seemed to say he hated everything around him. What are you guys doing? Hey, are you okay? You look like you're bleeding.
Oh, it hurts!
Doc! What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I just taught him a little lesson about getting in my way. Weak players are an obstruction to victory. Is that not right?
You fool! Football isn't just about winning. There's no room in my team for people who don't understand that.
Too bad, Coach Evans. We'll have to agree to disagree.
Oi! Doc! Where are you going? Doc! And that's when Doc quit Rymon. Then on the day of the final, as we were on the bus to the stadium, we had a strange accident. We couldn't get to the stadium, and Royal Academy won by default. David and I worked together to find out what caused the accident. We learnt that the accident was entirely the work of Royal Academy.
That's exactly the same as what they were planning to do to us when we played them.
We all went with our coach to Royal Academy. It was then that we found out the Academy's number 2, Ray Dark, was behind it all. Lord knows how he became the Academy's number 2 at like age 12, but he did! You see, by ensuring the Academy's victory, Doc got himself a place as the school's number 2. Even I don't know what made Doc go to such lengths to win in the first place. But for Doc, the Academy was a tool he could manipulate to suit his needs. Soon after, the Academy's governor died and Doc replaced him. Our coach couldn't leave his old students alone and kept investigating him. But before he had finished, the coach, he passed away and the team fell apart, and the club was effectively disbanded.
Is that why all traces of the Inazuma 11 disappeared?
We knew deep down that his death was no accident and that Doc must have had something to do with it.
I won't let him get away with this! How dare he do that to my granddad! We know Doc is a criminal and we have the governor's evidence, so why can't we just arrest him?
Unfortunately, after 40 years, the statute of limitations has already expired on these crimes. Doc cannot be charged with this evidence alone. Plus, we don't know just how far Doc's reach extends within the Football Federation. If we don't present hard evidence against him, he could slip away like he did before. Still, I've been chasing him these past 40 years. I'm not about to let him get away with his crimes due to some technicality.
I'll help too! I can't just stand back and do nothing after hearing the truth.
I'm sorry, Mark, but you've got more important things to worry about, haven't you? First, you have to overcome Farm's infinite wall. Unless you can do that, you won't stand a chance against Farm Junior High, let alone Zeus.
But...
Look, lad, I think you should listen to him. I hear the veterans have prepared some infinite wall-breaking training at the secret warehouse. You should head up there first for some training to build up your skills.
Okay then. Let's go to the secret warehouse for some training. Jude, you're coming to practice with us too, right?
A measly farm wall? What nonsense. I reckon I could break that down by myself. I can't believe a team that managed to beat Royal Academy once is so pathetic.
Hold on, Jude!
Leave him, Evans. There's no need for that.
I'm sorry, Mark. Jude's a good lad, really. I think he'd get on well here if only he knew people a little better. I know. Jude saved us from being crushed by Doc's goodness, and now he's here to help us. Oh well, how about we go to the warehouse to meet the veterans?
Next time on Inazuma 11, we're going to do some more cleanup as far as picking up chess goes, and start working on a way of breaking through the infinite wall. See you guys then.